Hey, what's up everybody? This is Mr. 008 here, and today I have for you the second video of mine covering the BTD6 tournament that I am part of. So this was the first round. In real time when I'm recording this, round 2 is wrapping up pretty soon. But long story short, I've been having some issues with YouTube lately. And as of the time that I'm recording this, I'm still waiting for my video of the qualifier challenge to process. So hopefully that will be done soon. But getting into the content of today's video, this challenge is the first challenge in the double elimination style bracket for this tournament. And there are 256 players who made it into the bracket. About 400 or so submitted qualifying scores, but only 256 could make it into the main bracket. And I am one of those competitors or contestants who did qualify for the main bracket. And the round 1 results, for those who want to know right now, I did end up winning my 1v1. I was the 227th seed in this bracket, and my opponent, Gumball, was 30th, so I was the underdog. And in this challenge, you have to lose as few lives as possible so that you have as many remaining at the end as possible. And Gumball had about 861,000 left. I had only 860,000 left in my first attempt, but I did reattempt the challenge before the scores came out, by the way, so I was not privy to knowing what score I had to beat ahead of time, in case that sounded a little confusing or came out the wrong way at first. Let me just clear that up. But yeah, I did get around 880,000 lives left on my second attempt. So here are some of the challenge rules and restrictions. So it's rounds 90 to 100 on Bloody Puddles. You get 250,000 starting cash. You cannot have more than 5 towers down at once. No monkey knowledge allowed, however we can sell. Bloons are 5 times as fast. Regrowth is virtually non-existent, it's so slow. Moabs are a bit fast. Moabs and ceramics are a little tanky. The ability cooldown rate is a little lower, and the removable objects or obstacles cost is 10 times what it usually is. And mainly there are restrictions on stalling, knockback, insta-kill, those types of towers. And there's also no flying fortress, no glue gunner, no dartling of any kind, no biggest one or pop and all because those have stunning. No temple, no bottom path super monkey, no sabotage, no flash bomb, sticky bomb, or anything like that. A couple of other restrictions as well. But yeah, let us begin. I'm going to see if I can replicate my original score on this challenge of having like 880 something thousand lives left at the end, perhaps even do better. So we will see how that goes. So I'm going to place a discount village there, and I'm going to place a second discount village here, and let's get jungle drums and radar scanner right there, and I am going to get right around here or so, I'm going to go for the Anti-Bloon as my main damage and ability power source, and we're also going to get a perma-brew right there, get the faster throwing just for that little bit of faster buffing on the first round. It doesn't really do much down the line, but it helps out pretty early on. So unfortunately I can't get the elite defender at this point, but we will see how this ends up going. And I'm going to use my Anti-Bloon ability right there. That was pretty bad timing, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's not the best start. I was hoping for better. but one DDT did leak, or at least the ceramics inside did leak. But we are just going to try and use our abilities as effectively as possible. So I know first and strong or first and close is better, but I'm going to go first close right here. I'm pretty sure that's what I did in my original. There we go, insta-kill the ZMGs and the fortified Moabs. And I don't know if we're going to get the DDTs. Unfortunately, it looks like we will only get 2 of them on this round. But yeah, from what I've seen about this tournament, the Anti-Bloon was a pretty popular tower to use for this challenge. So I'm going to use the ability early there. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. It is coming back pretty soon. So let's use it one more time right there. And we need to wait for it to recharge for around 95. But that's no big deal because the camo leads and camo purples are coming out for a while there. I'm going to wait a little bit until I use it here. Let's use it around there. I don't know if that was good timing or bad timing, but there we go. And we will use this to take out all those fortified Moabs. Unfortunately, they're back, but we did get some decent insta-killing there. Not great, not terrible though, but we are able to pop almost all of the Moab class layers here on these Bloons. So let's use that. That was bad timing there. I'm going to go out and retry round 97, but I'm going to keep this video pretty quick. I don't care if I don't get the best score, but let's try last close there. I don't know if that's better or worse, but let's see what we can do here. No, that's not good. Let's try one more time. But again, even if I don't get as good of a score as I originally did, I just don't care. But let's just keep going here. Yeah, we popped the ZOMG layer again, same thing there, but we did not pop the other layers. So yeah, it's not looking like I'm going to be able to replicate my original score, but for those of you who do want to see that I got the score that I'm claiming to get or have gotten, I will share a community post about that on my channel shortly after this video comes out. And here we are on round 100. So we already lost more lives than we did in our original run, but yeah, it is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, it's not like this makes my official score any worse or anything, because your best score is all that counts, first of all, and second of all, the round is already over. But let's go ahead and get our next towers that we will need for this challenge, or for this round of the challenge. So I made a bit of a mistake there. Let's get, I'll sell that, and I will get favored trades right here, so that we can get that increased sell value. And Anti-Bloon alone sells for $14,000 or so more than it originally did, so that's pretty nice. We will have that taken care of, and let's get a village right here. I don't think camo detection is necessary, so I'll just get this, and this is what I used for my original end of the run. So let's get an energizer right there, and let's get a preemptive strike right there. Notice the initial cooldown for the first strike 4th tier ability is shorter when you have the 5th tier sub. So that is why we are going to be using the 5th tier here. And we are just going to spam this. We are going to sell it and rebuy right here, sell right there, sell right there, use it and sell once again. I don't know if that used it correctly or not. I think it did. And we have to restart the round because I made a mistake there. Timing is very much key here, and I don't like that I have to re-get all of my towers right here, but we will do that anyway. Let's get the village here this time instead, and we will do this and this. So we will get the Energizer for the reduced cooldowns, or cooldown, because it's only one ability we're referring to, but we are using it multiple times. So use it and sell, use it and sell, use it and sell. We should use it 6 times, I think, or maybe it's 7. There's 5. There's 6. There is 7, and we popped the BAD layer. We did not pop these UMG layers right there. But there is how to do this challenge, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. We did not get as good of a score as we originally did, but that's okay. The point still remains as far as this being the strategy, the go-to strategy that I used. Some other players did use slightly different strategies and got better scores, so props to them. I'm not claiming that I got the best score or anything, but it was pretty good, and it was good enough to make me move on to the second round. And the tournament bracket for this tournament is double elimination. So long story short, if you lose a matchup, you will be demoted. You will not be eliminated, but you will go down from the normal bracket into a loser's bracket, and then you can keep playing as long as you keep winning from there. And if you are in the loser's bracket and you make it to the final round when it's just 2 players left going at it for the win, you will have to win at least 2 out of 3 matchups. But if you're still in the winner's bracket, you only have to win at least 1 out of 3. I believe, or maybe it's 3 out of 4 you need to win if you are in, it's either 2 out of 2 or 3 out of 4 if you're in the loser's bracket, and 1 out of 2 or 2 out of 4 if you're in the winner's bracket at the end of it all. But yeah, I believe that's how it works, if my memory serves me correctly. It reminds me a bit of the bracket style for a Battles 2 tournament a while back that I was watching. I did not compete, but it was fun to watch when I did come across it. But yeah, if you're in the loser's bracket, you do have to win every single game from there on, or you will be eliminated. If you're in the winner's bracket, you lose once, you go to the loser's bracket, you lose again, you're out. But that's basically how it works. So that's going to wrap it up for today's video, you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more interesting content. And I will talk to you all again in the next video. Peace out.